vipi watongo wa power, kama kawaida check your time because it's our time right here at Urban News. Now today I'll be doing the news with the one and only Susenge, and you can call me Jojo Taya or the boss mama. Now to the very first item of the news for today, CS Murkomen has been found lately dodging some few questions from Kenyans and of course the public, right? Now recently he was invited for a few interviews in well-known TV stations, but then again this guy refused to attend these interviews. Reasons: he claims that one of them he had a meeting and the other one that he had to reschedule. Now the question comes here: is CS Murkomen indeed evading some questions from the Kenyans? Is he trying to, does he feel that pressure, after Albert Ojwang died and now he's on the hotspot? Because recently we saw DIG Lagat had to step aside, after Kenyans were like, we are going for maandamano. We're not going to let that young blogger die like that under the hands of the police officers. I'd like to get your honest opinions on this particular story. What do you think? Did the CS miss those two interviews akipenda ama maybe he was indeed held up with country matters? Now of course leave a comment down in the comment section below.
Now let me bring you up to speed with what's happening in the tech world. Now, Meta has finally announced that businesses will now be able to advertise on the so-called WhatsApp status, allowing users to engage with advertisers or the messaging app. Now, these ads will only be shown on the updates tab so as to allow a differentiation between personal engagements and also business. And also Meta is set to also allow advertising, or rather monetize the channels feature through search on ads and subscriptions.
Now, Kenyans are outraged after the death of Albert Ojwang. And we've seen last week we had a few protesters, doing their thing huko town. Walikuwa wamekasirika sana. They wanted DIG Lagat to step aside and take the blame exactly for the death of Albert Ojwang. And we also saw some few police officers were arrested in relation to the death of Albert Ojwang. Now, according to what the protesters said, they are supposed to start their protests officially, all right? Officially today. And it is supposed to last for over 30 days, until they get the justice that Albert really requires. So, sijui protesters mnasema nini huko nje, sijui. I really hope that when they're going to do their protests, we don't get to lose many other fellow Kenyans or young Kenyans, because we youth are the future for tomorrow. So tafadhali, if the police uko nje for the protests that are going to happen regarding Albert Ojwang, tafadhali guys, be careful. And for the police, it's my plea to you that treat these Kenyans as humans. Now of course that's it from me to you, Jojo Taya, and I'm handing it over to Susenge.
Onto the sporting world, a 16-team Kenya Premier League would set a major cameo in the 2026-2027 season. This is according to the new set of proposal by the Football Kenya Federation, that is the FKF. Now, in a bid to improve competitiveness and viability, FKF has proposed a raft of proposals about the new season, which spans from the number of leagues to be played across the nation and also the number of teams to participate in the leagues, as well as a clear criteria on promotions and relegations. Well, that is all from us today. No, nianze yo. Wala. Okay, so. Well, that is all from us today right here on Urban TV. Make sure to follow us, subscribe, and also follow us on all our social media platforms for this and many more. My name is Susenge.